a contender. Anyway, DC, let's move on to the next player. We got 2 players remaining on our player profile, and up next is going to be the big man himself, Zion Williamson, bro. Of course, 85 games during his career, averaging almost 26 points per contest, 7 rebounds flat, 3.2 on assists, 6'6", 280 plus pound big man from Duke is positioned. And this is the big part of Zion. He's the big question mark a lot of people looking at. Zion Williamson coming back makes the Pelicans a legitimate threat for an NBA championship, especially if you have that fantastic 5 lineup we talk about with Big V, Zion, B.I., Herb, and then C.J. McCollum. It's just there is nothing that I've ever seen that can rival that. Even if you talk about the Chicago Bulls, when they had some of their better lineups with Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippens, you couldn't really throw. Horace Grant did what he did, and what Luke Longley or one of those guys, you can't really. So even if you look at some of the great lineups over the past years, nothing quite looked like with the Pelicans. But let's talk about Zion. He missed last year with the injury. It was tumultuous through the entire season. We thought at some interval during the playoffs he would play. None of that. They stayed to their guns, discipline, kept him out. So Zion sat out the entire year. Last year, not much to talk about that, but the future is bright. Let's get to that.
Yeah, but the comment on that last part you said first before I get to Big Z, man, I was mad that they held him out. Now I'm happy. While it was going on, you want him to play, and then now that's going on, I'm happy they held him out. He didn't get hurt any further. So, the Pels, in my opinion, man, have set themselves up for tremendous success. This was the last infinity stone, to be added to that ring in Xanos's. I forgot the name of what you call the thing he had on, man. I forget the damn name.
Infinity Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet. That's the word I was looking for. And Z got everything he need now, man. He got everything he need, man. He got B.I., got Valanciunas, got Herb Jones, got C.J. McCollum. Then you got a laundry list of long, athletic, great reserve guys off the bench. And then there's Jose Alvarado as well. Man, this is the last missing piece, though, to this team. And we saw how potent the Pels were without Zion playing 1 minute. I'm bold enough to say if Zion, which this ain't going to be the case, and I'm not trying to throw no innuendos, if Zion never suited up for the Pelicans, man, the Pelicans this upcoming season will go out there and will still make the playoffs without Zion. Now you get that back with this team we got, with a whole offseason, with the same coach, finally, for the first time in all of these guys' career as Pelicans. Man, Q. Man, I tell you, bro, the Pelicans are going to be following in the footsteps of the New Orleans Saints, who will be doing something historic next year. Been claiming that, been saying it. And I think the Pelicans are right behind them because you're adding 27 points and 7 rebounds to the lineup, man. Not only that, you seen how we was able to get to the line and get free throws without Zion. This dude adds at least 10 free throws to that. There's so much attention to him, they have to foul. And the referees are forced to call. Even the ones they miss are so blatant. You know what I mean? So you're adding that. You're adding a guy that's talented. He's going to be all in with the team. And oh, by the way, everybody calling him fat. Everybody talking about he going to be the next Greg Monroe. He going to be this. He going to be that. You know what I noticed about Zion? He ain't commenting on none of that shit. So you know what that tell me? Zion in the lab right now, working on his game. Oh, they gonna be sorry, Q. They gonna be sorry next year, family. Cause the brother gonna come out, man, ready to ball. Not only that, he got his next guy who we about to talk about last, because he deserved to be last. Because he's the best guy on his team this year. He got not only a sidekick, he got a damn co-captain. or whatever you want to call him. This ain't no Batman and Robin shit going on over here. So Zion don't have to carry all the weight, even though he can carry all the weight for a substantial amount of time. So I think that will limit his risk of re-injury, because he'll have games where he can kind of take it easy if he's not quite filling up the paw. You know, come in, do your little thing, boom, boom, boom. I will let this be our night, and vice versa with both of them. So I think by having both of these guys, we see them the ability they both have to miss games go down, because Willie Green is smart enough, intelligent enough, and actually tied in enough with the players to talk to them and kind of see what they need to do from night to night. And we're going to have what type of roster, Q?
Of course, the great living roster is what we have, man. And it's going to be unlike anything we've ever seen before. I'm going to be honest with you. You can see Zion Williamson contract right here. Do you see the current one on the screen right here, my friend? And obviously the Pelicans are going to give him that extension as soon as they possibly can. And he already said he can't wait to sign it. Of course, they'll ultimately get it done. He's excited because life has gotten a lot easier for Zion Williamson, along with B.I. and C.J. McCollum. And, of course, the Pelicans have a bench now with guys that are gritty, that have that Josh Hart mentality. Larry Nance, Jose Alvarado is very fun. Jackson Hayes will be on that bench. You see Herb Jones. Trey Murphy will be on that bench. And this young player that will ultimately draft will be there. So the Pelicans this is definitely turning. You got Najee Marshall. The team is deep. They're definitely a deep team. But DC, let's move on to our final player, man.
Hold up, man. That's all you're gonna say about Zion, bro?
He has to come and dominate. Life is easy for Zion.
He gonna dominate, man.
That's what I'm saying. The Pelicans offense, there has never been a five that was as skilled. You would have to go and look at some of these teams, these dream teams, to come up with something. There has never been, even with the Golden State Warriors, all five of those guys wasn't dominating players that can kill you. The Pelicans five that they're going to floor next year, this upcoming year, you have never seen anything like it. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. You've never seen anything like it.
It's a mix. I've been saying it, Q. It's a mix of the Warriors and the Bucks. That's the best thing I can compare it to. I say you got Giannis and what would be Zion. And maybe, I guess, Brook Lopez. That'd be kind of a sad cop-out for Valanciunas, but that's the best I could think of. And then you got the Warriors, which you could slide in B.I. would obviously be kind of a, Durant. And I guess you could throw CJ there, kind of say Steph. Not quite, but you get where I'm going. And you got Herb Jones, who would obviously be Draymond Green. So it's a very mishmash of the Warriors and the Bucks. And we've stated here many times that some of the things I saw the Pels do, I could tell that they were obviously, looking at teams that were successful. I don't think it's a bad mind state to do that. And they kind of meshed the two, which I think is intelligent, because in meshing them, you would make something new. And as you stated, not just being, part of this family known as the Pelicans, but just thinking from a basketball standpoint, man, the lineup that you stated we have, man, it's like, how many lineups have you seen matched up that way, man? I mean, it's almost like, an all-star team. With all of those guys, everybody is great at something in that lineup. All not good. Everybody in that lineup is great at something, and they've proven it on the NBA level, man. And Zion being there, the only thing that could really hold us back is injuries. We just got to pray for health and for guys to not get injured. And even in the event of an injury for the short term, the Pels will be just fine. Like, Zion get hurt for, 15 games or something, you slide Larry Nance right in, or Jackson Hayes right in. You don't miss a beat. You know what I mean? So, very, very scary. Great times to be a Pelicans fan, man. And I'm ecstatic about next year for Zion, even though I would like to see this next guy we have in the MVP conversation as opposed to Zion.
Yeah.